People who've actually slept with their step-sibling or sibling. How did it happen and how was your relationship affected? My older brother dated our older step-sister. He was 15-16, she was 30-32. My mom was livid about it. Her dad pretended it wasn't happening. She was a bit of a sugar mama, bought him lots of nice stuff, flew him places. She took him to parties and did drugs with etc. Slept with him. My mom thinks she dated my brother just to spite her. I don't know how valid that is. Wouldn't surprise me, but my mom was also a piece of work. And to get back at her and her husband for allowing it, she slept with her stepson. Don't worry, I'm still in therapy. I had a friend in high school that dated this girl for like 6 months before their parents decided to randomly get married. The parents only dated for like a month. A few months later, he is trying to set me up with his sister and bragging that she gives good head. It was very weird. My grandmother had 3 husbands, 4 children with all different dads. My mother's dad was sexually abusive and had been sleeping with my aunt's older sister. They continued that relationship for years. My grandma divorced him, and he married my aunt. So my aunt was also step-grandma, and my mother's dad was also uncle. When he finally died, I remember my mother saying, "I don't want to go to his funeral, but I really think I should be there to support my stepmom." That woman has always had a warped sense of humor. I love it. Dad dated a woman. He dated a lot of women, so it became normal. She had a daughter. We got drunk at a party, hooked up. Real boy meets world shit. Then they got married, and that's when we cut it out. Then they got divorced, and I'm still not boning her anymore. Mom dated a guy. Guy had a son same age as me. We hated our parents and slept together. Had a fun time. Broke up due to him using drugs and me not dealing with it. Both are married to other people and happy. We don't talk even though we see each other at family gatherings after our parents got married. Edit to clarify, he was on drugs for years. Lied to me over and over that he was clean, and he wasn't. I was always trying to support him, but he just didn't want to clean up yet. He did clean up for his wife. Slept with my former sister-in-law. Is that close enough? How did it happen? She hated my ex-wife to her sister. My ex-wife cheated on me. We were drinking together about 6 months after it ended, and she said you should fuck me to get even. Relationship didn't at all change. We just know each other a little better than we used to. Both dating others now, and it's like it never happened. Edit. Well, this blew up. No, the ex doesn't know. She'd kill both of us. Not even joking. My dad's brother married my mom's sister. My parents somehow didn't really meet until several months after the wedding. My cousins and I are as close to incest as it gets without actually crossing blood relatives. Just for fun, my siblings have a different dad than me, so I actually look more related to those cousins than I do my own siblings. I just try to not explain that to people, but it definitely is weird when it gets out. I should explain it's only weird because people get confused until they figure out it's just 2 sisters married 2 brothers. My parents are divorced now anyway, so it rarely comes up. More if we have a get-together and a newcomer mentions. It's funny I look like my cousins and my siblings and I don't look related pretty much. Obligatory not me, or even quite step-sibling, but still a fun story. One of my dad's best friends, let's call him Rob, was partially crazy. Admitted to a mental hospital briefly for running around town in tighty-whities and trying to get into his ex-wife's house. I grew up around this guy, so it was great. He's dead now though, so the fun times are over. Anyways, Rob and his ex did have a daughter. Well, his brother and his bro's wife split at some point, and they have a son. Rob's nephew. One thing obviously leads to another, and Rob and his ex-sister-in-law get together. And you guessed it, get married. So now Rob's nephew is now also his stepson, and his daughter is also now stepdaughter to her aunt. Edit. I'm sticking with the nonsensical writing. Rob would appreciate it. And that's a wrap for today's Reddit stories. If you enjoyed the ride, hit subscribe for more, comment on your favorite story, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Until then, stay safe.